Thank you, Edward, for a lovely introduction. Good evening, everyone. My name is Natalie, and this is my first time at the Gourmand Awards, which it's quite an honor to be here. I have done a number of presentation slides in the past couple of weeks, so I have also prepared a video for you. It is not as lovely and professional as Igor's. I am an amateur video maker, but I thought it would be a fun introduction to what we'll talk about today. Thank you. So food has taken me on quite a journey. I stand before you as an author, as a health supportive chef, a clinical nutritionist, an educator, a sustainability coordinator, a mom, a wife, and all many things that are maybe suitable for another talk. But in preparing this for you today, I realized that a lot of what I do every day in my career and in my life came from that humble Colombian kitchen that my parents and my grandparents cooked in. It's where I learned to love food. It's where I learned how to connect to my culture. It's where I learned how to nourish myself. And food is ultimately what brings me here. I learned that a lot of the foods that we were eating traditionally were very healing, and the States also has a lot of healing foods, but unfortunately it's not what gets exported, and it's not what is accessible to most people most of the time. The cheap, really convenient, overly processed stuff is what is available most of the time, and this is not nourishing, and it also cannot connect your soul to a land. Processed food just can't do that. I'm also a nutritionist, so I focus a lot on children's health, and we see now that children have a shorter life expectancy than their parents do, first time in history. We see children developing diseases that were once only seen in adults. Obesity, type 2 diabetes, metabolic syndrome, depression, anxiety, autoimmune issues, all of it. It's not very good news. And we know that nutrient deficiency plays a role. It's not the only role, but it plays a role. And I would go as far to say that connection deficiency is also what plays a role. I really believe that our loss of connection to our food has had catastrophic effects on our well-being and on the planet. And I'm sorry to be sad, but it's going to get better. I do believe that it's my experience as an expat that draws me even closer to connection. I've been living in the United Arab Emirates for the past 10 years, and this is where Anis Loves Green Food was born. And to be perfectly honest, as an educator, I needed a food hero that would help convince the kids in my classes to eat all the vegetables. The green ones, the red ones, the yellow ones. I needed a food hero because a lot of kids' books out there just don't love vegetables. They love biscuits and cakes, which is great, but they should also love vegetables. And thankfully, in that expat community, I found a lot of connection across a very wide variety of people from different backgrounds, just enriching our community. And that's where Anis Loves Green Food comes from. That's where Anis Loves Red Food comes from. And it's my hope that as Anis eats through all of the colors, that it grows and it continues to reach children of all ages and their parents, to not just help them grow, but to inspire them to love cooking again and to find connection again to their food, because I believe that this will restore our collective well-being and that of the planets as well. So if you're interested in any of this, I would love to chat with you. I'll also be here. Thank you very much.